back to Kerala in India. Now the news, Prime Minister Narendra Modi will leave for G7 summit in Italy on Thursday. In his outreach, the Prime Minister will hold bilateral meetings with Italy's Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni and other world leaders. The G7 is a grouping of the world's 7 most developed economies. It comprises Italy, Germany, Canada, France, the United States, the United Kingdom and Japan. India's Foreign Secretary Vinay Mohan Kwatra said in New Delhi on Wednesday that the issue of cross-border terrorism will be raised at the highest level at the summit.
The issue of terrorism is concerned and the nature of cross-border terrorism that India faces. I'm sure that in terms of the challenges that such instances pose to the general peace and stability in the region, they would suitably figure in Prime Minister's bilateral conversation as and when it is necessary, depending upon the agenda of bilateral discussions.
And joining me from Apulia in Italy is my colleague Amritpal Singh. Amrit, it's Prime Minister Modi's first overseas visit in his third term. What do we know about his engagements in Italy? Is his itinerary a work in progress?
Ramesh, the Prime Minister arrives in the wee hours of tomorrow morning, and he straight gets to work at the summit itself. He has an address or an intervention in one of the outreach sessions, because as you know, India is not a member country of the G7 but is invited as a partner country. This is the 11th time that India has been invited, and 5th consecutive meeting attendance for Prime Minister Modi. So he will address the G7 countries and the partner countries in the outreach session. In one of the outreach sessions, there are 5 outreach sessions. The Prime Minister will speak in one of them. He has 7 bilateral meetings, of which one is with the Italy's Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni, where he will take stock of, both sides will take stock of where the relationship has come. You remember when in 2023 she had come as a state guest to India, 2 sides had upgraded the relationship to a strategic partnership. So they will review that in terms of cooperation in defense and technology, trade, which needs to increase. The last year's figures are about $15 billion, but there is much more potential. Especially they would look at marking areas where thrust needs to be given to take the trade to the next level. Of course, IT, pharma, manufacturing, design. There is a whole, there is a vast canvas of cooperation that already exists but does need to be strengthened further. He will also hold bilateral meetings with other leaders of other countries, both from the G7 and the partner countries who are participating, mainly from Africa. There are 12 countries that have been who are partner countries or invitee countries at this conference that the Italian presidency has invited for this summit. So this is what the Prime Minister's engagements would be during his day-long trip to Italy.
All right, we leave it there. Amritpal Singh in Apulia, Italy. Thank you for now, but we'll keep coming back to you for more as we go forward. Now, talking about the G7 summit, it is taking